asleep.
I thought you don't. I don't think you have it set so that the audio is picking up from the mic.
I think it's automatic.
Well, it's only showing.
It's set up in my tools.
Okay.
That's how this one works, I believe.
You have it set so that the audio is picking up.
Okay.
Oh,
Stop.
Okay. So what about Deep Space waifus?
So that whole like stint with the when I type to IS like I and S for your name in the description, like caps.
Oh, I thought you were saying something about fucking ISIS for a second.
And use that Ice Ice Baby in reference to the greatest rapper to ever live. I got thinking he had a movie, like not about like rapping or anything, just starring him.
Are you talking about Vanilla Ice?
No, yeah, the rapper starred in his own movie. It was called Cold as Ice.
No, it's Cool as Ice because it's not cold. He's fucking cool. Cool as Ice with Vanilla Ice. And you got it, like it's.
The weird thing is though, like the main character is not even Ice Cube. It's just like some rapper who looks like Ice Cube. I'm Ice Cube. Vanilla Ice. I don't know why I said Ice Cube.
John Brown did a video on it, and it was
I saw that too. That's what made me think of it.
Cool as Ice with Vanilla Ice.
This one mine are yours.
Oh, that one's yours.
Okay.
And you gotta say the entire thing. It's not Cool as Ice. It's Cool as Ice with Vanilla Ice.
So, if you may not know, I am Scruffy, the cat, and this is Icy Spark. We are co-hosts of this podcast, along with Dark Charmander 28, but he could not join us today because it's a Thursday. It's a school night.
We had to drop our son off at driver's training.
Yeah, and he had driver's training, and we just came from the school.
I hope we didn't just come from the school. Was there like hours that we were here between that?
The latency is really bad. I don't really care.
I mean,
I'll fix it in post. It's bad, but
it's bad for any. Yeah, Corey, you should probably switch to having XSplit on top because that's not a mistake you want to make, Corey.
That's true.
No, like having it up for stream for having it up because this doesn't show the because this doesn't show the chat.
Yeah.
Having it up might be good, but you're gonna want to have XSplit up over it, so that we can tell if we're in frame and shit.
I don't really want to see the chat.
I see.
Yeah. He couldn't come because he had stuff going on, so it's just us today. But hopefully we can get him soon. And I'm gonna fix the latency and shit in the next part. This is just the beta run.
Bang, zoom straight to the moon. It was a joke about beating his wife. That was the entire Honeymooners show. It was just the entire show was just a joke about him beating his wife.
That's nice.
Like he was talking about beating his wife to the moon. That it was a horrible show, actually. Come to think of it, how was that allowed to air? And how were reruns allowed to even air?
What if men gave birth?
You need to stop this.
Like,
listen here, you back.
Where would the baby come out of? Like the mouth?
I mean, it'd have to be an anal baby, I'm assuming. Or like a hole is opened for the baby.
I mean, that's how it works like with seahorses. The male gives birth. That's to hurt a lot.
Seahorses aren't real, Corey. That's just government propaganda.
No, birds aren't real.
Well, listen, Corey, it's both.
Mm.
Birds are just the more well-known cousin of the seahorse.
I have chili.
Seahorses fucking USG. No, seahorses are just the birds of the water.
That makes sense. That's some straight facts right there, man.
That's not just a theory.
Should the HomieCast just be like a conspiracy podcast?
Dude, there needs to be more conspiracy podcasts.
Like, ironic ones or like real ones so we can watch them ironically?
Bit of column A, a bit of column B, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if you're gonna run a successful conspiracy podcast, you gotta, like, have one person who just kind of plays along with every conspiracy. Not exactly believes in it, just plays along with everything.
I think that too.
And then everyone else legitimately believes the conspiracies.
Yeah. Because not everyone can believe every conspiracy.
Like, just have a bunch of guests
crazy
who
people.
believe.
Yeah.
I mean,
I have a broom in my room for some reason.
You know where witches riding brooms came from.
What?
From people. I forgot. I think it was LSD that they put on the broomstick and then they'd shove it. The women would shove their breasts.
Well, that's nice.
So then they'd be flying, so to speak, because a drug trip.
Oh, that makes sense.
And because it absorbs quicker than if you were to, than some of the other ways that you could take LSD.
Yeah. I have an idea, Blue Weeb. Let's get to know each other a bit better. Not that I don't know you.
What the fuck was like 13 years of my life?
Let's let our great viewers get to know us a bit more.
That's a very different wording right there.
Okay. Anywho. Favorite game? Go.
Persona 5's been pretty good to me recently.
How about, like, of 2018?
Honestly, I haven't really been playing much recent game. I mean, I've been playing God of War a bit, and that's good.
Yeah.
But
I like that a lot, too. Sadly, I didn't get to finish it.
I'm not finished yet. I'm just at the part where... Spoilers, homies.
Yeah.
To the part where he talks about... Or he tells the kid that he is a god.
Oh,
and then his kid starts acting like a piece of shit.
Yeah. I can spoil it more. I know the ending. Because I just watched the playthrough because I couldn't finish it because I moved.
You mean,
I got to like the elves part. And then I just
that's not that far at all.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to know what actually happens, but like how fucking close am I to the end?
It's like a 30-hour game.
That
30
wasn't the fucking question.
30, 40-hour game.
Like, if it were to be a fraction or a percentage, how far am I through the game?
30, 40% maybe.
Fuck, I thought I was closer because I just got the Chaos Blades recently.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, those are fun. No, I'm at that part because I got the Chaos Blades.
Because, like, you get the Chaos
When
Blades,
you go into the underworld.
then you go to Helheim.
Or Helheim, yeah.
And then you get the stuff, and then you revive, or not revive, but heal the kid.
Yeah.
And then when the kid is healed, you kind of just have to tell him. Oh, yeah. There's something to know about the Blue Weeb. I'm gonna be stealing some of that caramel chai too by the time I leave.
Oh, my favorite game and like current favorite game and favorite game in 2018 kind of go hand in hand. Red Dead Redemption 2 is really, really good.
That's a fucking current. They really won you over that quick.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Forever favorite night. That's.
I mean,
I don't know. With some of the stuff with the not microtransactions, but with the
the online mode is garbage. Like, I played it for like an hour. It's just, I mean, if you like just exploring an empty world, then yeah.
Then Fallout 76 is the greatest game.
Yeah, but
that world is so empty.
The problem with Red Dead Redemption 2's online is there's barely any NPCs in the game.
I thought you were gonna say the economy is shit.
Oh, yeah, the economy is trash.
That's a total...
But, like, there's, like, 3 NPCs per town. It's just really annoying. And...
That's 3 more NPCs per town than Fallout 76.
It might be just because it's in the beta phase, and I hope that's why. But, I mean...
Well, let's be honest, it's pretty much just a port of GTA Online.
Yeah, but worse than GTA Online.
And there wasn't really that many NPCs in GTA Online either.
Yeah, but GTA Online's fun.
Oh.
I've sunk in probably 50 hours into GTA Online, to be honest.
I can't get into it mainly because of the fact that I don't want to sink 50 odd hours just to get
There is a huge climb to like the point where you can do whatever you want, but
yeah, and that's
when you get there it's pretty satisfying.
Too much.
Yeah. Right now I'm a CEO. I don't know, club. The only part I don't like though is that you need friends to like get more money, and I don't have any that play GTA Online on PS4.
You don't have any, period. What are you talking about?
That's true.
I would play GTA Online on PS4, but that would take us still currently having someone's borrowing our copy.
You and David just fake it.
Me and David. Wait, David plays GTA Online?
No. I meant like the friendship aspect of it.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought this was established a while ago. Why do you keep bringing up the fact that... Why do you keep thinking we're your friend? No.
Oh. Oof. Favorite
Why are
movie?
you running... Favorite movie?
Yeah.
Does this also have to be recent?
Doesn't have to be.
Because I haven't watched that many recent.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't really think of...
I know my favorite movie off the top of the bat.
I can't really think of my favorite movie, but one that I'm kind of interested in is the new How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
It looks pretty fucking interesting.
My favorite movie is either Pulp Fiction or Empire Strikes Back, but favorite, like, upcoming, like, favorite recent
one that you're interested in.
Yeah. Favorite recent is obviously Spider-Verse because it's just amazing, and you still haven't seen it.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you. We could see it this weekend maybe, but I've seen it 3 times. Not the flex on you.
This is an intervention.
I don't.
This is not okay.
I don't need to stop. No, I've seen it twice. I've only seen it twice.
You're ruining your relationship.
I am.
You're not eating, you're not sleeping. You've just...
The only thing that matters is Spider-Verse. But yeah, I feel like it's just a really original, not even superhero movie, just movie in general. Like, the soundtrack is great, the animation is great.
Honestly, I go to see movies so rarely that probably the most recent, not probably the most recent movie that I've watched, as far as I don't know if any of the Netflix stuff is more recent that I've watched, but the most recent has been Harry Potter, the most recent Harry Potter movie, Fantastic Beasts.
Oh,
no.
Fantastic Beasts. I was like, oh my.
No, that'd be going a bit too...
That'd be sad.
Cool. Haven't watched since,
like 2012.
I actually didn't even watch the Deathly Hallows in theaters.
It was alright.
Because theaters cost too much money.
Game and film wise, what are you hyped for the most?
There was a game that I was thinking about, but
Cyberpunk
2077 is pretty interesting, but based on the leaks, it's not coming for another multiple decade. No.
I mean, the idea of just like a sprawling cyberpunk world, all in first person, just sounds really cool to me.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, what happened?
There were joke leaks saying that they'd come out in like, I think one of the...
Like 2077?
No, they like some of them were like I think it was the digital one they were saying would be like the end of it was the physical they were saying would be like 2018. And then the digital copy would be 2099 or something.
It'd be a game set in the past then. Oh my god.
We can only truly experience Cyberpunk 2077 in its full glory in 2099.
How about film wise? You didn't you haven't answered the first question.
Honestly, I haven't really been looking at too many games.
We have some interesting titles coming out this year. With like Days Gone, looks like a pretty. It looks average but fun, and I like fun, so I'm probably gonna play it on that PS4. What else?
You had to point to the specific PS.
What else is coming out this year? Oh, Save the World is finally coming out.
Oh yeah, Fortnite. Yeah.
Which I mean, I'm excited about because I've been following that game like before, like. The Battle Royale even came out.
loosely followed it before the Battle Royale came out, but if I'm honest, I forgot about it even existing for what. Like, I think I still have a bookmark on my computer where I was just like, this looks interesting, because I saw an ad for it once.
Yeah.
Looks pretty...
That's been, like, being teased since 2011, though. It's insane.
Yeah. Subnautica Below Zero looks pretty good.
Yeah. I've been seeing ads for that. And then, how about... What's your opinion on Gears 5?
Honestly, I'm not really much of a Gears person, so I just really don't even know much about Gears.
Well, it's about one of the like, companions in Gears 4. It looks interesting. I mean, every Gears game is just, like... meant to be as like an 80s action film just turned into a game. It's like Doom.
Honestly, it kind of just feels like they're just not really
trying.
Like, well, not that they're not trying, but like they keep making Gears games when people aren't like. It's not that people don't want a Gears game, but
Gears 3 was an amazing send-off for the series, in my opinion.
People just aren't really asking for more Gears games, but they keep making more Gears games. Like, they can let it rest.
Gears 4 was good, like, from a story standpoint, and the gameplay was the same.
I'm not saying the games aren't good.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's not really stuff people are asking.
The great games is just, we don't really care anymore. Like, Gears 3 was perfectly fine. I would have been perfectly fine if that was the last game in the series. Oh. Speaking of Xbox exclusives that just won't fucking die.
Wait, Xbox still has exclusive?
Halo Infinite. What's your opinion on Halo Infinite?
Honestly, I could barely pay attention to Halo once Guardians happened and they started introducing new main characters.
I don't really care about Halo Infinite, to be honest. It's just another.
But on the topic of Infinite, Doom Eternal.
Oh my god, yes! I'm so excited for it. It takes place on Earth, right?
I haven't been able to see much
from the trailers.
But from the trailers it looks.
I think they said Manhattan or something.
I haven't really paid much attention to the press, but the bit that I have seen just looks so amazing.
It'd be interesting to see a departure from Mars.
Another game that's pretty interesting. I just had Doom.
While you're thinking about it, The Witcher Netflix series, people are mad about it. Like, from that, 2-second teaser we got of Henry Cavill just walking up because he doesn't have his beard.
I have not seen any of it. I haven't actually seen the teaser yet.
Okay, so basically, it's just Henry Cavill in his outfit walking up to the camera. People got, insanely mad about it.
What are people exactly saying?
He doesn't look like he does in the game. But it's based off the book. The show is going to be based off the book. Which I think is a weird choice, but I mean...
Well, the books are bad.
Yeah. It's saving it from the video game, can't make a good adaptation curse, though.
I don't think it really is saving.
I mean, Castlevania was great, and that's based off the video game.
Well, one of the huge issues with making a movie out of a game is no matter what, you're losing a dimension. You're going from an interactive media to a non-interactive media.
It's hard to adapt.
So, it's just not gonna feel... It's good, and it's always gonna feel like it's missing something.
It's either is gonna have that feel, or there's just no point, or there's two, or the Uncharted games might, because they're doing an Uncharted movie starring Tom Holland as a young Nathan Drake. That might actually do good because Uncharted's been really, really good about combining the cinematic feel with interactivity.
Yeah. Half of Uncharted's just cutscenes anyways.
Yeah. No. Half of every Metal Gear game until the Phantom Pain was cutscenes.
Are we gonna be saying that Metal Gear has a comprehensible story?
It
this
doesn't.
is blasphemy.
4,
comprehensible and
4 has an hour-long cutscene in it.
Comprehensible and Metal Gear...
It just jumps all over the place. The timeline is insane.
There's a part of me that wants to get into Metal Gear, and there's also a part of me that's tried multiple times and cannot get the storyline.
I mean, I kind of understand the storyline, but it's just... why?
Well, I remember what I was thinking about earlier.
Yeah.
How do you feel about Borderlands 3? There's been some...
Oh, yeah.
There's been some trusted leaks.
And Bioshock 3 might happen, too.
I want to really put much... I feel like if they're gonna go back to Bioshock...
I think it'll be in Rapture if they do.
I really don't think it'd be in Rapture.
I don't really care if they make a Bioshock 3, to be honest. I mean, it'd be fun. Bioshock games are certainly fun, but...
I kind of want another Bioshock game, but I'm not sure I want it in Rapture. I think it...
Not Columbia, either.
No, nobody likes Columbia.
Yeah.
Nobody likes Columbia because...
Infinite was... Nah.
Because Infinite was just not that good, and Columbia's not that bad, and it's on its own right.
It's a cool setting, it's just
But
it doesn't
it's
feel
got
like
bad
Bioshock.
association.
And it doesn't feel like Bioshock to me, to be honest. But, yeah.
It's gotta stay.
Yeah.
It's gotta stay to the dark tones.
But, yeah. Borderlands 3, yeah. I want that.
There have been some leaks.
Yeah. And Fable 4.
Fable 4. From what I've heard, there's been some contending contradicting stuff. Some people have been saying it's in the wake. Some people have been saying it's not really good.
They came out and said they're making.
They finally actually came.
Yeah.
Well, I heard a couple of times that it's been canceled and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's been in development hell for a while.
Yeah. Well,
so it's
like the company that
made
Lionhead went under while it was being made.
Yeah.
And the IP got bought up, and then it got canceled, and then it.
But speaking of games that may or may not happen, or just rumored upcoming games, Rocksteady's new game, they finally came out and said that it wouldn't be a superhero game. That's annoying. So, because everyone thought it would be a Superman game for a while there, but no, it's not gonna be.
If we're gonna talk about games that may never release, then I think Elder Scrolls 6 is a definite.
I'll be back. Entertainment.
I don't know how to juggle, so you guys are just gonna have to do something by yourself, I guess. Like, I don't know what to do. Intermission. Staring contest.
I'm back.
I'm having a fucking staring contest.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, I blinked. I have lost. Unless they lost first. Tell the truth. What the absolute...
Oh, hey, we finally got some dropped frames. Wow.
Just now.
I know, it's crazy.
We haven't been getting them this entire fucking time. No.
Probably, to be honest. I don't really care. Again, this is just a test stream.
It's like, honestly, I can't.
Where were we?
Elder Scrolls.
Oh, yeah.
Like, beyond Elder Scrolls 6, I can't really think of much.
Starfield.
Well, yeah.
I'm excited for Starfield, to be honest. I think it sounds cool.
I just don't think there's enough information to really talk about Starfield.
I mean...
Like, with Elder Scrolls 6, we can...
It's basically Skyrim in space.
Yeah. But Fallout 76 is basically Skyrim and Fallout 4. Man.
Yeah.
They literally reused the dragons.
For what?
The Scorch Beasts.
Oh.
There's, like, in the code, they're referred to as dragons and stuff. Like, the notes refer to them as dragons.
That's great.
And stuff, because they just retextured the dragons and changed some other stuff.
That's great.
Because...
Well, it's not great, but... It was really rushed.
Because...
If you're doing a Fallout MMO, you need to take time on it.
If you're doing a Fallout MMO, you have to have NPC.
Yeah.
I don't know why they thought that...
NPCs are my favorite part of the game.
It's most people's favorite part of the game. They already neutered the speech system in Fallout 4, and then they think, hey, I didn't think they could do worse, but apparently they can just take out the entire system.
Yeah. Oh, so you don't like a voice protagonist? No dialogue. How about that?
If you're willing to pay your voice protagonist,
Get fucked on, consumer.
It's just...
How about film-wise? Like upcoming films?
Honestly, I'm not...
I mean...
movies cost a lot.
The Elephant in the Room, Avengers Endgame, has been like...
Yeah. I might want to watch Avengers 4 again.
Yeah. You mean 3?
4 game. Get it? I did a funny...
No, you didn't. Anywho, yeah, we can take our goal friends to see that. Anywho, besides Avengers Endgame, we all know what's gonna happen, but the people who died are gonna come back and they're gonna save the day. And Captain America's gonna die.
Honestly, I'm not a big fan of superhero movies because they're just
the
kind
same
of predictable.
thing over and again. The only superhero films that I really, really care about are the Spider-Man films and the, like, big Avengers films.
Doctor Strange is good, too.
Black Panther was good, too.
Doctor Strange is an underrated movie.
Yeah. I know everyone says Black Panther was good, but it's good. I mean, it's not, like, as highly... I wouldn't praise it as highly as everyone else does, but it's good.
You know what I'd praise higher than...
Doctor Strange?
Yeah.
Because it's good. Yeah.
It's an under...
It is, to be honest.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, if we talk any longer, I might start getting into weeb shit.
Do it.
So, if you're not if you're an anime only My Hero Academia person, or not caught up in the manga, don't pay attention to what I'm about to say.
Yeah, bitch.
This is a
We'll, like, do a clapping thing when you can unmute.
This is a horrible spoiler. Go. Okay. So they revealed that Deku's got a new quirk.
What?
It's called Black Whip.
So it's can you, like, summon a web?
Well, there's a bit more to explain.
Yeah.
So, like, we know how, like, do you know how One For All works exactly?
Yeah.
And how it's passed down?
Yeah.
And how do you remember, have you watched till where it's created?
No.
So, the way One For All was created was All For One, which is a different quirk and a different, like, it's a person going by the name of their quirk, but All For One has the power to give people, like, take and redistribute quirks is the best way to put it. And his brother was quirkless, because, like, at this point, it wasn't that common to have quirks. And...
Hot.
That's hot. That's real hot.
This is kind of hot.
Oh. Well, he decides to take pity on his brother, and he gives him a stockpile, like an energy stockpiling quirk.
Yeah.
So, that's One For All, kind of. Except for his brother wasn't really quirkless. His brother had kind of a useless quirk that could just pass quirks down. And, like, it's kind of weird because if he doesn't have a quirk, then it's not going to pass anything down. So, like, these two quirks infuse to make One For All. And if you see at one point in the series, Deku kind of goes into a dream state, and he sees these ghost-ish people, and they've been called the Vestiges, and they're pretty much, like, somewhat of the spirits of the previous One For All users. So, like, even All Might has one because he was one, even if he's still alive, but, like, it's pretty much them being part of him. Well, recently, some weird stuff was happening, and in one of the last couple of chapters, Deku...
You read the manga, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't.
I've been getting into the manga. One of the most recent chapters, he ends up losing his anger and goes into this dream state, and he's kind of gets explained to him by one of the Vestiges, who we don't have a name. Well, actually, it might have gotten his name might have gotten confirmed, but for all I know, we've just been calling him Hellboy because his character, like, the overall look of his character is kind of inspired off of Hellboy. So, like, people have all been either calling him the Veteran or Hellboy, because he's kind of like Hellboy if he was a human and had, like, and was like a Vietnam vet. Like, that's the best way to explain what he looks like.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of explains to him that when he was around, he had a quirk called Black Whip, and pretty much what it can do is he can summon a whip from his hands, so, like, he could grab something a bit away or grab onto something, kind of like Spider-Man's webs, to be honest. Or he could also, like, smack shit with it. Like, it's basically tentacles coming out of his arms, if I'm honest. That's real hot.
Yeah. Speaking of... Go on.
Speaking of tentacle... So he basically...
I was gonna say, speaking of comics and shit.
Well, he basically discovers that he's gonna start unlocking the powers of the previous one for all users.
Huh?
And there's been quite a few people getting pissed at this. Quite a few people. Well, because people think that if he starts just becoming... getting all of these quirks, he's gonna be way too overpowered. But the thing is, it's gonna take him a lot of training and control.
Yeah.
Just to get them to the point where using them doesn't hurt him.
Remind me who Deku is?
He's the main fucking character.
Oh.
Midoriya.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Deku's what they call him, and what he ends up deciding his hero name
He's
is.
the green hair one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I haven't watched the show in a while.
You should totally watch.
Yeah.
Watch the anime and read the manga.
So speaking of comics, have you read the comic Deadly Class?
Nah.
Well, it's about basically know how X-Men's like a school for troubled youth. Well, this is a school for troubled youth, but they don't have powers, and they're just like training them to be assassins.
As you do.
It's cool. Well, it's recently been made into a TV adaptation. The first few episodes have aired on Sci-Fi, and I haven't gotten to watch it, but it's cool. Just wanted to say that. Go on.
One final My Hero Academia shout out. The episodes, season 4 is going to be returning in October for anyone who doesn't already know.
I have to catch up for them. I have months. Okay.
Yeah, plus it's got simuldubs.
Spoilers over. Okay. That didn't do anything.
That you didn't even make contact with the chili.
Or the bowl even. I was like a few inches away from the bowl. Anywho, what's your favorite shoe brand?
I'm not a shoe guy.
Okay. I mean, I'm partial to like Nike.
Fucking Yeezy.
You know. I mean, what's your philosophy on like clothing and outfitting yourself?
As long as it looks good and works, I don't see why you gotta really go past it. Like,
I mean, it's like
I'm fairly into the utility of clothes. Like, I mean, there's definitely a component where you want to look good.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't feel like it's that worth it to just buy expensive shoes because they're expensive, or expensive clothes because they're expensive.
I'm more of a style guy. Like if I like how something looks, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, if it looks like, my only two things that I concern myself with is if it looks good and if it's warmer.
Yeah, like there's some really ugly like Jordans and Nikes out there, but there's also some really good ones. Like
hearsay. No, this
heresy.
This is
Hederick. This is why I'm not a cool kid, because
I will be back in a moment. I will take care of this traitor.
I wish to be dealt with. There's a shotgun right there if you want to just shoot me. I mean, that might fuck up the microphone feedback of that. But hey, who cares?
I'll be keeping an eye on ugly Jordan. Fucking disgusting pieces.
Anywho.
That was absolutely disgusting.
Good. Anywho, back to like the clothing thing. I feel like both like of the extreme ideologies of buying stuff because it's expensive and just buying stuff because it's cheap and you don't need expensive stuff, both are kind of flawed. And the second one's less flawed because it's
I mean, sometimes
But,
you gotta. Sometimes
yeah.
you just need clothes, and
Yeah.
you can't really worry about. But like, I mean, quality is definitely a thing.
I'm talking about like people who will just go out and buy like Walmart T-shirts for like $5,
I've done.
just because they like not even like need a T-shirt. They're just like, I've heard of people doing this, like they're just against like the Supreme stuff and they just want to make a statement. But
no, that's just stupid.
You're kind of like
just stupid people
enforcing the point of making a statement with your branding and clothing.
Supreme, I just find retarded. It's literally
Supreme knows like their fans are sheep. Like they have $1,000 brick and people still bought it.
Yeah, but so are Apple fans.
Yeah.
They have a $300 book and people still.
Well,
100. Oh no,
it
was just Justine who bought 3 of them. So it was 300.
That was more of just like them celebrating 10 years.
Doesn't mean you have to make the book over.
I mean, they felt like it. Who cares?
You know what I'm sure a Supreme person would say?
What?
For them making an expensive product, they felt like it.
Well,
I mean, like, you get where...
Yeah. I'm probably going to buy a Google phone for my next phone.
Well, don't buy a Windows phone for your next phone, because
no.
Windows 10 Mobile is shutting down.
Yeah. Finally. No one uses it.
So, that about everything you can think of?
Yeah, to be honest, yeah. Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Yeah, to
You
be
like
honest,
that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah.
Okay, so, this has been the HomieCast.
No, to be honest, yeah.
Next episode, we will have Dark Charmander 28, of course.
Don't worry, I'll bully him into coming.
We know you all want him.
He's
The man, the myth, the legend.
He's the only reason people watch.
Yeah. I watch Dark Charmander 28 through Scruffy the Cat videos.
I'm not gonna lie, he's the only one of us with content worth watching. No.
At the moment, yeah.
Like, he's definitely the best of us at making content. Like,
I only have one thing on my channel right now. It's the
even if
thing.
I'm sorry, but even if I go through your backlog, I gotta say David's better.
I don't want to go through my backlog.
Yeah, that's a tainted world, but
that doesn't add to it. That takes away from it.
But even if we go through everything I'd say as a whole, David's better.
He actually edits his stuff, and I can't be bothered to do that.
I edit my stuff, but I do it in the middle of the night when I'm super tired, and after a point, I just want to shoot myself.
My latest video got a lot of positive reception.
Like,
so, I mean,
I put
that one was pretty good.
Yeah, I put way too much work into the one that I made, the one meme video I made, because I put way too much work in removing subtitles at one point.
Oh. Why not just get the English dub version? Oh, because the Japanese.
Well, no, there's no dub of that episode yet.
Oh. That makes sense. Anywho, off track. Hope you enjoyed this horrible podcast. If you did, for some reason, enjoy it, drop a sub, drop a like, drop a comment. Tell us what we should do, who we should bring on. Love you all.
And don't forget,